Breaking news, the favorite foods. See what's poppin' in the city, hot topics too. Advice for your issues if you need to grab a tissue. Just wait till a break, they may say something that'll fit you. Amazing guests live on set. You can laugh to your heart's content. They appreciate the love cause it's truly a blessing. My name's Saga Boss and I approve this message. Ain't no room for hating. Enjoy the entertainment. You are locked in to the ladies' den. So there's no confusion. They love what they do. You are locked in to the ladies' den. The ladies' den. Thursday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell them Saga sent you.
What up, though?
What up, though? Oh my God.
What up, though?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Ladies' Den.
Welcome.
I am your host, Bayou Diva. I got my other host. Introduce yourself.
Oh, what's up? It's Lady K. I'm like, well, what we doing? This your girl, Lady K.
And Kiki don't look like she ready for this tonight.
What it do, boo?
Well, listen, y'all. Of course, as you know, we feature a different wine, beverage, water, lemonade, icy, whatever we have for the week. Since we are doing it remotely, we all should have something to drink. So I'm gonna start with you, Lady K. What you got?
Water.
V said that was dry. Oh, so these ladies are drinking on water.
I got water.
Water. Okay. Well, my lovely wife remembers. She loves me.
Wife.
Go, V.
Wife.
Hey, she say, hey, ladies.
Go, Cowboys.
Yes.
Hey.
So,
I couldn't
she
get to
brought
it.
this. So I am going to try this. It is, oh wait, that way.
Menage a trios.
Menage a trois. Sultry red. And it's a, what is it? It's a, it's a sweet red. It's a red. Oh shoot. It's, there you go.
Red, smooth red blend. Okay.
So I am going to try this, ladies, and tell y'all.
What happened?
We got a lot of catching up to do when we get together.
Oh yeah. I got
bottles,
2 bottles in the refrigerator.
Just got to line the bottles up. We just gonna be taking shots after shots after shots.
Yeah.
So this is supposed to be really, really sweet. It's a California crafted wine.
Mm-hmm.
And it has layers of raspberry, rich cherry flavors wrapped in silky smooth chocolate.
Ooh.
Now that's gonna be different because I don't do chocolate.
That sounds good though.
Let's see. If it's good, I'm gonna have to.
Is it chilled or no?
Huh?
Is it chilled or no?
Yes, it is. It's a little chilled. It's
Okay.
a little chilled. So we're gonna see what this do. We are supposed to have author Cassandra Green on tonight. I did send her the link. But yeah, I sent it to her. So hopefully,
hey, big sis, what's up, Brenda?
she will jump on. Let's see. Oh, it's kind of light too. It's not really dark.
Oh, it's not. It look like punch.
It's got fuzz though,
Look
like a soda.
juice.
Yeah, like a soda almost. Okay.
I like those kind.
Let me sip it. Let me see what's good.
I like that kind. The fizzy.
It's all right. It tastes like a soda, like to me. I don't.
No.
It looks almost like a the Stella Rose.
It
Oh
does.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
does.
picture in
It's
mind,
really
Stella Rose.
light. Like you can see it through the glass. You see that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
It's
just line them all up. Just line them all
just
up.
like I will.
We
I
got
will
some
line them up.
catching up to do. Yes.
So, ladies, tell me about y'all day. And y'all, I have not eaten today, so y'all gonna see me snacking a little bit. I made some jambalaya and fried some chicken, so I'm eating a little southern dish.
Oh yeah.
But tell me about y'all day. What's going on?
She cooked jambalaya.
Oh, Kiki, why you got that look?
You cook
She
jambalaya?
cooked jambalaya.
Uh-huh. See, what had happened was, V had been asking for jambalaya for like 2 weeks, and I didn't fix it. So I had just decided to fix it tonight. So you know, I
Yeah,
can't get
yeah,
out of it.
sure,
Look,
yeah,
look, you
yeah.
heard me. You heard me. I'm like, I can't get out of it. I don't
Right,
know
yeah,
how.
yeah, sure,
Yeah, nah. Yeah, even Brenda looking in the
Right.
comments.
I'm sorry, y'all, and I have not eaten all day, so I'm be eating and talking.
Jambalaya,
Um,
Brenda. Yeah, yeah. She
Yes.
cooked it.
don't do
Cooked
that.
it, and she's eating it in front of all three of us.
I mean, like for real though, seriously.
Okay, well, I won't eat then.
No, you can eat.
No, look, no.
Please eat.
You go right ahead. Like I said, we just piling up. You just
I got
whoo.
all the bottles. I know. Oh Lord.
Please eat. Please eat. No, but my day was pretty good. The project, I know, Brenda, the nerve. The project in Florida that I'm supporting is kind of it's getting started. So I've been busy. I got two laptops now. So I've been sitting in my little work desk like this, going back and forth. It's
Oh
really
wow.
funny when you think about it. But I have to say, shouts out to two people. Okay, one to cut them up key for my I'm That Auntie t-shirt.
Oh,
I got it cut.
Okay.
She be getting on me because I don't like to have my shirts cut up all fancy and complicated and stuff. I'm one of the simple clients.
Give me the complicated. Give me the complicated.
And then shouts out to my TLA sis, Tamika McClendon, who's also, we've reviewed her wine, Mika on Wheels.
Yes.
But y'all, she got these earrings, and you can get them custom made with any color. And they so
Oh, those look
light and
cute.
fluffy and cute. These are brown and gold, little specks of gold in them. Only $5. Mika, you getting free advertising right now. $5 for these. Any color you want, you can hit her up, and and now she puts bling right here.
Are they denim?
$8. It's like a wool
the yarn.
It's yarn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
What about you, Kiki?
It's been an eventful. I'm ready for tomorrow.
Oh, damn. That mean it wasn't good.
Yeah, I'm ready for tomorrow. I got a half a day tomorrow because I'm getting up out of here.
Oh, where are we going? Are we taking a road trip?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just be safe. Look, just be safe. Because that sounds like
we're taking a road trip, but one of my roadies,
no, it's two of them.
I know, but one specifically that's been with me from the beginning when we started this is not able to attend, and I'm kind of in my feelings about it. She knows that I'm in my feelings, but so I try to be a big girl about it because I get really emotional.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, if anybody want to start a GoFundMe for my road trip,
okay,
for my portion of the road trip.
Everybody's starting GoFundMes for everything else, so I don't know why we can't do one for a road trip.
I'd be happy. I will accept. I'll put my cash up, put it up here. I need about $150 to go.
Oh, for your road trip? Now where you go?
for my portion. I'm supposed to be going with her.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Well, I'm a little salty because I ain't getting no invite. Like,
it didn't pan out.
like
It didn't pan out. It's an annual thing.
I don't give a damn.
She says she don't give a damn.
This
She
will be
did.
my inaugural.
Come on, inaugural. You better
You
use that
better,
degree.
you better big word. You better big
You better
word
use that degree, damn it.
with no hesitation.
Okay.
I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that.
Drink to that. Well, I don't know where Cassandra is. I sent her the link. Let me see. Hold on. Let me check somewhere else and see if I have her phone number.
You know what I think I am gonna make a GoFundMe.
You better not.
God, make your GoFundMe. They do
better
it. They do
not.
it all the time.
Just to see how much money I get.
You better not.
Girl, make your GoFundMe. They make them.
No.
Why she can't make a GoFundMe?
No.
I'm trying to figure out why she can't make a GoFundMe.
She can't.
Everybody else making them. What's wrong?
That is true.
GoFundMe?
That is not. It's not in her heart to do that.
It's really not.
Yeah.
I'd be like, if I ain't got it, it's a sign I need to stay my ass at home.
That's not. No.
Look,
No.
no. There ain't no thumbs up. Don't be doing that.
No, ma'am. I had already cut the price in half.
You want me to start your GoFundMe, Lisa?
Yeah.
I'll start it for you.
Okay.
My co-host need her GoFundMe for her trip.
For her road trip.
For my
road trip. Yeah. I guess
but
we'll
like
go
you say,
next time.
other than that, yeah, my I mean, I always have an eventful week because I deal with patients. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's always a you can't make this shit up type of day.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Did either one of you ladies catch my live video from yesterday?
I did not.
No.
The algorithm sucks.
Oh, it does?
Facebook algorithm sucks.
You
did it through your personal page or through the
through my personal page.
Oh, no.
So while we're waiting on Cassandra, I just have a question for you guys.
Okay.
There was a conversation that happened between me and someone.
Okay.
They made a post. I made a comment. And the post was about holding grudges and being genuine.
Okay.
And I responded saying, I just want people around me who love me genuinely.
Yeah.
This person came back and said, well, first you have to be genuine to get genuine people. So me, that's a shot at me. You shot at me. But now the person that did it is a person that I have bent over backwards, flipped, tumble steps, and everything for.
That was my next
Not
point.
only you, but for your family as well.
So do you really think that was a shot at you?
Oh, it was a shot because they erased that part of the conversation when I said I've been there for you. So they erased it.
Okay.
So I was waiting on them to respond. So I went back and I said, oh, looks like somebody erased my comment. But again, you of all people should know how genuine I am.
Yeah.
Because even when you turned your back on me, I was still there for you and your family.
Oh, no.
Then they went off and did a long thing. So what I decided to do was not attack that person and do a video about friendship and genuineness. And that's what I did.
Okay.
This person For me, it seems like they was trying to attack my character.
Okay.
But like I said in the video, that anybody who knows me know, I will walk naked and give you the shirt off my back. I will give you the last $5 in my wallet and I don't have nothing. And I have done it for this person. So I was hurt behind. I was really, really hurt behind it. And when I tell you I wanted to go left and just blast how phony they are, like they're not even who they say they are.
No, who is it?
Like girl, you have nothing. How you owe people money? How you let me stop because I'm about to get upset again.
Yeah. Inbox me later.
Yeah.
Inbox.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Inbox me later.
And my wife said, "Don't do it. Let God handle it."
People will always show you who they are.
Yeah.
We
and
just
when they
have
show
to
you,
believe them. You know, we just have to believe them. I mean, we know how we are.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know, and I know. Do they owe Brenda say,
do they owe me
money? No, Brenda. No, Brenda. No, Brenda. No, Brenda.
Just, like I said, when you have a good heart, you know, a loving and kind spirit, it does hurt.
Oh, it hurts.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, you know that you better than anybody knows what you've done for that particular person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, be it financially, emotionally, or whatever the case may be. You know what you've done for that person. And because, you know, at one particular point in time, or whatever the case may be, they didn't get what they wanted, the response they wanted, or you didn't act accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that they weren't genuine. You know what I'm saying? And from the get-go, from the beginning. And of course, you know, a lot of people put on faces. You know, we can all put on faces.
But the mask.
But the mask, it will come off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'll come out, it'll show. And that was the time. It's, you know, it showed its face. And you, like I said, you just have to take it for what it is, what it was. But
y'all just don't know how bad I want to just blast this bitch. I just want to blast her ass, baby. Oh my God.
No.
Mm.
Mutombo say no.
No.
Mutombo say no. That is not, nope, that is not your place.
But inbox me later.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you be the bigger person, and you being the bigger person, you did what you did, you said what you said.
Yeah.
You know, you did in your video. I have to go back and read, watch it, but
me too.
You know, that was the way of, you know, getting it out, because I'm big on I think we've talked about this, but Brenda say inbox her now. Big sis is on one tonight.
Say inbox me now.
Big sis is on one tonight. But I understand. You know what I'm saying?
My question to you guys is, how would you have handled the situation? And being as though, you know, you've been down for this person, you've done so much for this person.
Yeah.
And now because you choose to go a different route, it's almost like they can't stand you because they see you elevating. Let me also put that in there, because they see you elevating and they're not moving. They think they are, but they're not.
That's their fault.
So how would you have handled the situation?
I don't even know. Brenda says she'll go live and talk about it. You want to talk about it now, Brenda? We can shoot you the link.
That's right.
We can shoot you a link and you can
we can always link you in.
Express yourself.
Do it good.
Yeah.
That is, that's a hard question, you know. But at the end of the day, because what you just said, if you have elevated, You know what I'm saying? If you have, that's why I say you have to be, sometimes we have to be the bigger person. We have to remove flesh, because flesh gonna jump out. And once flesh jump out, you know what I'm saying? We're ready to attack because we're in our feelings.
Yeah.
You know, our feelings have been hurt. So, you know, automatically we want to attack.
Yeah.
When if you are, like you said, the bigger person, if you are, or you have elevated, that's growth. So the bigger you will say, you know what? Okay, sis. You know, everybody want to say sis nowadays. Yeah. Okay, sis. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Or, you know, you can inbox that person and say, you know, hey, you know, what was this? You know, was there something behind this? Do we need to talk about? Is there something we need to talk about?
I don't even want to hear that bitch voice.
Oh. What?
Yeah, no. It's like that. It's like I'm ready to fight like that. It's like that.
Oh. Ooh.
It's like that.
And that's the way it is?
Who? It's like that.
No, we go down in the den. Oh my God.
Yeah. But I mean, they're not, I mean, they're people that humans, people. Yeah. And like you say, regardless, everybody's not gonna be happy for you and what you got going on. They can smile, they'll look at, but it'll, like you say, it'll always come out. And that one, it came out. You know what I'm saying? It came out.
Yep. Sad to say, everybody that's smiling in your face and patting you on the back ain't happy for you.
Nope. Everybody ain't happy about your shit.
Brenda said, people who have issues with you will show themselves. You just have to take it with a grain of salt and keep it moving. They are not worth your energy, Quana.
Let me tell you something. I understand that, but I still say I ain't there yet. He's still working on me. I am not there yet.
And
like I said on my video, I've come a long way, because had this been some years ago, I would sit back. I used to sit back and plot how to get MFers back when they did me something. That's the Gemini in me, because I can be several people. But if somebody did me something, I would act like everything is okay. Yeah, all right, girl, okay. And then back of my mind, I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna get you. That's how I used to be. And I said that in the video. I'm glad that I'm not like that, because if I was, she would never see it coming.
Oh, wow.
Because I would sit back and plot, because you still laughing and talking in my face. That's how I'm going to get you. Because you think I let it slide. And I was okay with you disrespecting me. And I'm going to let you think that I'm okay with you disrespecting me. But I'm going to sit back and I'm going to plot on your ass. So I've come a long way, because I don't do that anymore. But yesterday, it almost brought me back.
Okay, but I would say so you're not doing the plotting part, but you are still there. You just
like I said, he's still not doing the plotting part.
Yeah. I say you say you just not doing the plotting part, but you still have those tendencies, because it's all over your face right now.
It's will always be my tendencies. It's because it's who I am. But it's a matter of reacting on it or not. Because when I tell you, I could have went left on this person and destroyed their whole life. I mean, their whole life. So I could have went left and did that. But I decided, nope, I ain't going to do it. I'm going to let God handle you.
Do it for the vine. I ain't going to do it.
I ain't going to do it.
I ain't going to do it.
So, and that's all thanks to V. Because when I tell you I was ready to go to Alabama on it.
Over there. Oh.
Well, I'm going this weekend. You want to go?
Left. Right.
Come on. Let's go to Bama, baby. Let's go to Bama.
I might need to come, girl. I might need to come and release.
Yeah, you would definitely relieve some stress.
I just tagged Cassandra on Facebook. I'm not sure why she's not responding. Again, I sent her the link. I don't know what's going on, and she's not saying whether she could get on or not. So I'm not sure what's going on with her.
Okay, maybe she's having technical difficulties.
Okay.
Difficulties.
So I guess we can yeah, we're gonna leave that alone because I was getting a little angry as I talk about it.
Yeah,
So
don't get it heated. Don't get
yeah,
heated.
let's leave that alone. So
Digress.
maybe we
Leave
could
it alone. Oh, she said she's trying to get on
where she said it at? Oh, I'm
in
trying
the
to get on.
comments.
Well, just click
Just
the
click
link
the
I
link.
sent you. Hold on, let me tell her. Just click
If
the
she
link.
can't get to that, I put it in the click this link, Cassandra. Should be the same one, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes it's funny because we've had a couple of folks had issues trying to get in.
That's what she said.
Oh, wait. I can't get to it fast enough. Wait.
I'm trying to get in.
Wait.
Did you tell her to
Down
click
it.
that? Try that link. Try the link.
Yeah, click the link I just put in the comments, Cassandra. Jesus.
Take the wheel.
Jesus. What'd she say?
That was Quanah.
That's me. I was just telling her try the link in the comment.
No, somebody put a comment. Let me see.
We don't see it.
I don't see it.
Oh, that was Quanah. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
You did say that. You did say that.
And you drinking water.
Right.
I'm not looking because I'm going back and forth between the banners and the comment thing. So I can't see it. Where
There she is.
There
She's
go.
coming up. Okay, hold on.
Hi.
Let me see. Add her to the screen. Well, hello there, lady. Hello. Oh, she went away.
I have been trying to get on. I'm sorry.
Hi. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Y'all, so we have author Cassandra Green with us tonight. She's going to talk about her book, Why I Call Him Lover, Volume 1.
Okay.
So first, Cassandra, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself because I didn't get a chance to get like a short bio. So tell us about.
Okay, my name is Cassandra Alexander Green. I am the founder of WOW Ministries. We work with people in domestic violence, human trafficking, sexual abuse, and mental illness. We have been doing this for over 35 years. I'm a civil and human rights activist. I am a winner of the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award from 2020 from the White House. So I'm a writer and director. I have a TV show that I'm currently filming called Miss Fanny's Neighborhood. So those are some of the things that I do.
What is the film called?
My TV show is called Miss Fanny's Neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, well, you
Are
got
you
a nice little resume there.
Are you casting?
Yes, I am. I'm actually casting right now. Mm-hmm.
Really?
What roles are you looking for?
I'm looking for several roles. I'm looking for some attorneys. I'm looking for some reoccurring neighborhood people. So it's several characters right now.
Do you have a casting date and a location?
We're going to be putting the flyer out tomorrow. We're going to be auditioning in Atlanta. So people can see the flyer on my page.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
we'll share it on the ladies' den as well.
Yeah, we'll share it.
Thank you so much.
But
Thank you.
all probably gonna be there.
Absolutely. Come on, let's do it.
Okay.
Very nice.
So tell us about this book. And first of all, tell us about how did you come up with the name for this book?
Okay, I didn't come up with the name. I'm collaborating on this book with
Okay.
several women. That is
Okay.
what makes it powerful to me, because there is a saying that Sister JJ uses, that collaboration and not competition. I have always stood by that. I believe that when we learn to come together, especially as women, we can literally change the very atmosphere everywhere we are. So it's always for me about collaboration and never competition.
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay. So you just have like a part in this book.
Yes, I have a chapter, and my chapter is going to be very interesting. It's the only one of its type in the whole book that centers around what I'm talking about, and I talk about my lover and all the different things that he has done for me. Let me premise by saying this: I am currently single. I have been single and celibate for 23 years.
Wow.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And she's gone.
Yes. Yes.
She's gone.
And she's
And
back.
she's back.
All right.
I made a commitment to God, and I have stuck with that commitment.
Okay.
I won't say everyone can do what I did, but I'm saying that I made the commitment. And because, I'm in ministry, I
Yeah.
believe that you just don't preach it, you walk it. That's me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
have so many of them out there who want to talk
Hello.
about. I was just talking about one of them. They always
Yeah.
want to talk about God and
Yeah.
and preach about God, but they don't live
Mhm.
it.
No, I don't. I believe that hypocrisy is something that no one is perfect. I'm not talking about being perfect, but I'm talking about we need to be trying to walk what we talk.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Amen.
He's still working on me, baby. I'm getting there.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
I'm getting there. I mean, I have my relationship with God. I grew up in the church
Absolutely.
and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes Satan be putting he tries you. And
But
I
listen,
ain't there.
it's not
I
about.
ain't there yet.
Well, this is the thing. It's not about religion. I
Right.
believe it's about spirituality, which means a
Yes.
relationship
Right.
between you and God. And that's
Right.
what I try to
Absolutely.
maintain, a relationship with God. I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody.
Mhm.
I don't have to prove anything to anybody. But
Absolutely.
me and God, that's my boy, and we got that kind of relationship. That's the way I
Right.
deal with it.
Yes.
That's my boy.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's my dude. That's my
Yeah.
dude.
That's it right there. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Yes.
And
Yes.
we keep
Yes.
it real with each other. We keep it
Right.
real all the time.
Amen. You got to.
100. 100 as the kids say
100.
all the time.
Keep it
Yes.
one. Keep it 100.
Keep
Keep
it
it
100.
100. Yeah.
Flat out. Yes. And you just touched on something that's very, very heavy. Like you said, everybody want to categorize it as a religion.
Yeah.
You have to have a relationship
Relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
everybody has their own different relationship.
Yes.
Yes.
I can compare what him and I talk about to what you and him talk about. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Everybody has their own individuality, individual case, or whatever,
Yes.
whatever it may
Yes.
be.
Yeah.
So that's what we have to learn to do. Stop trying to compare
Yes.
and compete with
Exactly.
Miss Cassandra. To
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
you know what,
yeah.
I gotta get where she get, or so I can get what
No.
she. No, you don't.
No.
They'll never
You
work.
have
No,
to-
no, no, no.
He's
And
gonna
when
bless, if he's blessing you, I can say, well, you know what? Since I know that sister right there, I got a relationship with that. He's in the neighborhood.
That's
So
it.
I know
That's it.
if he's blessing her, I know he's on the way. You know,
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
listen, y'all don't get started now, because we can go there. But
Hey, don't make me pull out the church music now.
okay. What I try to show people is that in my relationship with God, which is just personal, just me and him,
Right,
in
right.
that relationship, he knows everything about me, so I don't have to hide anything. And if
That's
he knows about me, I ain't even gonna worry about what you know about me. I could care less.
You better
See,
wait
once
a
we
minute.
can get
You better
past people, come on now,
you
we gotta get past people. Yeah, yeah. We got to get past people. There you go. There you go. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. You preaching.
Listen, listen, but I mean, it's just that you have to have your own relationship with God, because what God has for you is for you and no one else.
It's for me.
And
That's
like
it.
you said, He understands you. He knows
Yes.
you. He even know when that blessing is gonna come to you. You may
Come
not
on
know.
now.
You're gonna keep talking to God.
Yeah.
But he know. He listening to you. He be like, it's on the way, but you just gotta be patient.
You got to
But
be
then you still
patient.
gotta keep that relationship with Him and talk with Him. And
Absolutely.
so I
Absolutely.
say, when I talk to Him, I be telling Him, Lord, you're trying me. But
Okay.
that's how I talk to God, and that's my
Yes.
relationship with
That's
God.
it.
And that's
That's
why
it.
I jokingly said, but I still feel it to a certain degree that He's still working with me. I'm not there yet, because
All
He'll
of us.
tell me, "Why don't even worry about it." But in my
Yeah.
mind, I'm like, she hurt me, I'm gonna get her.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still, I'm still talking to Him, and I'm still getting that word where it ain't worth
No,
it.
it's not
Just
worth it.
let it be.
And it's flesh. That's what we have
It
to
is.
understand.
That's
it's
it.
the flesh.
Yes.
It's gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, we can have our relation. We know every last one of us know God. We know Him for ourselves. But
Ourselves.
He also knows
Absolutely.
that we are human.
You
Yes.
mean every
Yes.
last one of us?
Flesh
You
Yes.
will
mean the
show
four
up.
of us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because everybody
Flesh,
don't know God.
no, I'm talking. I said us. I said us.
Lucifer is walking on foot, baby,
Oh
on the
yeah.
earth. Okay?
Yeah.
But
Everybody
but
don't
like
know
you say,
God.
flesh will show up, and you have to say, okay, Lord, I know. You know what I'm saying? You know me. That's when you have to
Yeah.
get in. You know me.
Yeah.
Right.
So
But
I
let me
know
tell you,
That you know me.
that's it. But let me tell you, people, I'm very, I'm passionate about the things that I believe in, the things that I stand for. And a lot of people don't understand that. They go like, oh man, she'll say a cuss word. Oh yes, I will. And guess what? You push me hard enough, I might start throwing blows. That's
Ooh.
just me.
No.
And I'm real about me. I'm real about me. Listen,
And they're
you
gone.
and people can judge.
Back.
Listen, people can say whatever they want, but God knows my heart. That's why the Bible says that man looks at the outward appearance.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Come on now. But God knows the heart. So the only thing I'm concerned about is God knowing my heart.
Yes.
He knows my
Yes.
heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He
And
knows my heart.
Hallelujah.
We're gonna break into the praise and worship song.
Okay. Okay.
Have a virtual collection plate in a minute.
What?
Oh, listen.
Yes.
But so tell us, like, the collective, how did you guys come up with the name of this book, and what purpose was this book done for?
You know what? When you have 13 women telling their particular stories about love and their journey to love and what that looked like and what that felt like, man, can you imagine? Just if the four of us were telling our stories, can you imagine how different those stories would look and sound?
Oh,
That's what this book is about. So each woman tells about her journey of love from her particular perspective. Now, I want to give you just a little bit about my part. This isn't the main part, but I did talk about a love that I had, and the man that I was loving, he was the first person, because I came from an extremely abusive background, sexually, emotionally, and physically. So it was like unreal to me that this man could love me. Guess why? Because I didn't even know how to love myself. Come on, somebody.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to I didn't know how to love me. And he came along. God allowed him to come along, and he talked to me and treated me the way that I have always felt like I should be treated.
Okay.
He acknowledged my words. He acknowledged my presence. And this is the little funny thing that I tell all the time. One day we were married, and we were in I think it was Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and we're walking around the store, and he was like, I said, well, I'm going to walk over here, and he said, well, okay, I'll be hanging out over here. And so all of a sudden he had this real heavy voice. All of a sudden I heard this, honey. I'm like, what in the world? So I'm running, trying to get to where he was in the store. I get over to this section. He hands this piece of paper in his hand, and he has on his wedding ring, and he said, that woman over there gave me her phone number. I told her I was married. Can you believe that? I like, I was like, boy, you yelling in the store, screaming in the store like somebody that done something to you.
Wow.
Yes. I mean, he was like, and you see, she gave me this. I told her I was married. I mean, to me, that showed just how concerned he was for our relationship, even though I didn't see the woman pass him the note. I wasn't over there, but I was never insecure in our relationship. And that is what I think we as women really have to get. If you are insecure in your relationship is not very good.
That's right.
Point blank, bottom line. Sisters, point blank, bottom line. Come on now. If you got to worry about every time he walk out the door, every time you around other women, then you got an issue. You got an issue.
You got the issue.
You got the issue, because that is not a secure relationship.
It's not a healthy relationship.
It's definitely not healthy. And with me doing domestic violence for over 35 years, believe me, that those unhealthy relationships can turn toxic very quickly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So this book is basically about love, and how did you guys get to the point of love? Or like, I'm trying to figure out if it's just about a love story, or is it about the traumas and everything you went through?
There you go. It's about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And in relationships, you have all of those components that come into play. But at some point, you should come to a place where, you know what, this right here, this is rock solid. This is rock solid. And that is what the journey, I call it the journey of love, should be about.
Oh,
absolutely.
Wow. Okay. So do you want to share with us a little bit about your past trauma that led you to even want to be a part of this book?
Yeah. You know, I was in an abusive, my first marriage was an extremely abusive marriage. And when I say abusive, I'm talking about, I was in corporate and I would have to wear shades and try to cover. And I didn't even like wearing makeup. But when he would beat me, I would have like black eye, people could see the busted lip through I mean, when I tell you, this man used to beat me, and I didn't want to leave the marriage, because as a Christian, can y'all see my little fingers up here? As a Christian, that's not, you stayed there. That's what I was taught. Yeah. I came out of evangelical church where divorce was not an option.
Oh, wow.
Divorce was not an option. So you were supposed to stay there no matter what happened, no matter how ugly it got, you were supposed to stay there. So this man, literally, I would get beaten like every few days. He would, punch me or do whatever he wanted to do. And one night he almost killed me in front of my daughter.
Jesus.
Right?
He
almost killed me. He was choking me, and I knew that I was dying, because everything was going black. I could feel the life draining out of me. And my 8-year-old daughter hit him with something, and he jumped off of me when he hit her, and I went like to catch my breath. And that night, he left the house, and I laid on the floor and I cried prostrate before God. And I said, God, if this is what you want for me, if you want me to endure this type of abuse, then I'm going to stay here because you say so. But I need to know, what is it that you want me to do? And I'm laying on the floor, guys. And for those that don't believe that God speaks to you, I'm just talking for me. He talks to me. He talks to me very clearly. Yeah. And I heard in my ear, because he has rejected you, I have rejected him. Oh, wow. Once I heard that, guys, it was a total wrap. I was able to walk away from that relationship. with my mind intact, because a week before that, and I'm very transparent. Anybody that know me will tell you I'm very transparent. A week before that, he had beaten me, and I went to a pawn shop, purchased a gun, drove to the parking lot of where he worked, was sitting in the parking lot waiting for him to get off, and I was going to shoot him right there at his job.
Oh, wow.
And as I sat there, I felt the Spirit of God fill my car. And he was like, this is not
what
how you have to do this. You are not going to do it like this. I have too much planned for you. You cannot do this. And I sat there and I screamed and hollered in my car and banged on the steering wheel. But I finally put the gun away and drove off. But I'm telling you, God will protect us from ourselves a lot of times. Not from somebody else. Because, you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Sometimes we need to be protected from our own selves. So after that, was the next week was when he beat me again. And when God told me, because he has rejected, and I was able to walk away from that marriage and never look back. But it takes God, I'm just saying, for me, for me, it takes God to get you to a place to walk away from something that is unhealthy. Because we get so entangled in our emotions, we become soul tied. And that's a whole nother story. One day we'll talk about that if y'all want. But sometimes we can be, that's a whole nother level right there. You can be so soul tied to a person that you feel like you can't live without them. You can't do without them. You got to have the sex with him. He give it to me like nobody. Listen, ain't no penis that good that you should stay. And I'm going to repeat it. There is no penis that good.
And that's the clean version, y'all.
That is the clean version.
That's the clean version, because we be like, ain't no good.
Okay. You gotta realize that. And so God had to take me all through all of that to learn to love myself. And that is how I began my journey on getting away from toxic relationships. I'm 64 years old right now. Yes. And I desired to be in a solid relationship, but guess what? I will never go through what I have gone through in my past again. You have to get to a place where in your mind, body, and spirit, I will never allow myself to be subjected to that type of trauma again. Never.
Well, I have a question though. Was there any childhood trauma that led you to believe that I can stay here to deal with this?
Yes. I was molested from the time I was 4 until I was 12 by my grandmother's boyfriend, who was a preacher. He was a pastor.
Oh, God, hammer.
From 4 to 12. So me becoming a minister was almost like impossible, because I hated everything that I felt like they represented. So that childhood trauma of being molested by this man that called himself a man of God, literally, like, I was like, man, y'all bunch of hypocrites. I ain't gonna never. I ain't gonna never.
Just a little FYI, we are uncensored, uncut. You can say whatever you want to say.
This
is an uncensored show. Okay, we can be cussing up in here.
Okay, but it took a lot of years for me to come through that trauma, and then I was abused by my mother, who I believe God showed me that she was dealing with mental health issues. So I was physically abused by her, which like shut me down. I was so suicidal as a kid. I tried to kill myself at 13.
Oh my God.
I tried to commit suicide at 13 because it was like, this is crazy. Who does this? Who abuses their child like this? So me coming into ministry was just like, yeah, you've been crying for this, because I've been through so much trauma that I hate seeing people hurting. So that's why I believe God placed me in ministry because I know what it feels like to be sexually abused, physically abused, emotionally abused. And so God was like, okay, you can help somebody. Use what you have been through. And really, that's what ministry is all about. You're using what you have been through to try to help somebody else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
I agree a whole 1000%.
So did you do some type of counseling or anything, or did you just go straight into ministry by the calling of God?
No. Well, I did counseling, but I did counseling through my church. So a lot of my counseling, now I've been trained as a counselor. I'm registered with the Georgia Department of Behavioral Health. I attend a lot of seminars. I'm a certified peer counselor. So all of those things, I was able to bring to the table now when I minister to people. But I did do counseling, pastoral counseling training through my church for like 5 years, the church I was affiliated with.
Okay.
Yeah.
After we get offline, I need to talk to you, Miss Cassandra, please.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we all do.
Make that happen.
We all do.
Please and thank you.
We all
well,
do.
I do a lot of events, guys, like I'll do a domestic violence. I believe awareness is our greatest tool. So I do a lot of awareness events, free events, and where I just, have people to come in to talk about their particular area of trauma, and then I have counselors that come in, and listen, we have to help our own communities. We have to help ourselves. So bringing awareness to these different things helps our entire community, because if one person that is being abused or is an abuser can hear the damage that is done, long term, it could help them. And I've had people to come in, mothers that were being abusive to their children, men that were being abusive to their wives, and did not realize that it was abuse, because there are different types of abuse. You guys know that. There's financial abuse, there's sexual abuse, there's emotional abuse. All of these things are abuse.
Yes.
So we try to bring awareness to that through my organization.
Oh, that is beautiful, man. That is so, it's beautiful, and it's so needed.
Yes.
It is so needed, and we have to start somewhere. And like you said, we have to start with us.
Absolutely.
Start with us.
Wow. So what made you want to be a part of this book, though?
What made you want to? Yeah. I have had many people over the years to ask me to collaborate on books and different things. This is the first time when Sister JJ approached me. It was the first time that my spirit said yes. All before it was like, no, don't do it. Nope, that's not. But this group of women, and when you hear the stories, I'm telling y'all, you'd be like, oh yeah. This. So it was like I was supposed to be a part of this particular book at this time. And sometimes we have to get to a certain place of healing. Come on. Before we can even share openly our stories with others.
Right.
Yeah.
That lady.
That part.
Over there.
Yeah. You got to get to that place.
I'm just so glad I don't look like what I've been through.
Come on now. You better say so.
And
you better say so.
In this year, it has taken me over 40 years to get to the place where you are talking about.
Yes.
Now.
Yes.
I call it a thorn.
Yes.
I've had a thorn
in your flesh.
I've carried this thorn around for over 40 years.
Yes.
Just now decide to loosen. It's not gone yet.
Yeah.
But I've just been able to loosen it enough to speak, like you're saying, to speak to people, because they need to hear.
Yes.
There's so much pain. There's so much hurting. It's so much. And if you can reach one person.
Yes, that's it.
Just one person to say, I get it. Or I understand. You know what? I didn't know. I didn't realize. Or you're telling, like the young lady, Dr. Darlene, she said, she's telling my story.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's a lot of our stories out there
Yeah.
Yes.
that people are afraid to talk about. But once we start to open up and let them know that, guess what? You're not the only one. You're
Yeah.
not alone in this. Once we start to be able to share that pain,
Yeah.
it becomes therapeutic. And that's what it has been for me. It's become therapeutic.
Yes. And
I
let me
think a
tell you
lot of it
something.
is. I think a
Go ahead.
lot of it is people are embarrassed. They're ashamed. And you don't really have a lot of caring people in the world today like we used
Yeah.
to have.
Yeah.
People are so judgmental.
Yeah.
They're so negative. Back in the day when we were coming up, we had the grandmas, we talked about this, y'all. We had
Yeah.
Miss Annie down the street, Miss Susie
Yeah.
across the street,
Yeah.
and Miss Barbara next door that
Mm-hmm.
was gonna come and say, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. How can I help? Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me."
Yeah.
Today it's like, girl, don't worry about it. It's no compassion
Yes.
like for people like it used to be. There's no empathy
Yes.
for people like it used to be. And as a nurse, I see it in the field with the doctors.
Yes.
They ain't even got no empathy sometimes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think it's more of people are embarrassed and they don't want to talk because they feel they have the fear of being judged about what they've been through.
Let me
And
tell you. Oh, go ahead. I'm
no, go
sorry.
ahead.
Let me tell you, that is why when I do awareness events, sometimes I intentionally try to make it small. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 30 women,
Intimate.
because intimacy loosens people up. When
Yeah.
you give people a safe place, and
Yeah.
let me tell you, every time I do an event, someone will get up and say, "This is the first time I have ever been able to talk about this publicly." And that is because you have to create a safe space where people feel that they can comfortably share their stories without, like what you said, judgment or anything else.
Yeah.
That is what we need to create in our communities. We need to create safe spaces where people can talk about it. Can I just share something really quickly? I know you
Yeah.
probably
Please
okay.
do.
Okay, let me tell you what happened to me once. I used to teach at this very large church. I was in ministry and I taught classes, right? So in this one particular class, I had gotten what do you call it? Venereal disease. What do you call those? Something else they call it now. STD.
STD.
I'd gotten an STD from my husband, and I was very hurt about it, and I was hurt. I was embarrassed, even though
He's still
nobody
living?
knew. Huh?
He's still living?
You so funny.
That's that work in progress she's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still living?
So
Yeah.
listen, so it was a class. I had about maybe 100 women or more in this particular Saturday class. And
Mhm.
so I'm standing up there. I'm at the end of the teaching, and God said, "Share the testimony about your husband giving you a STD." I was like, "Oh no, I'm not." And I mean, that's just how me and God do it.
Right.
I said, I will not. I will not. And I'm like, well, thanks, ladies, for coming. And God spoke to me again. He said, "Tell them about the STD." And I was like, man, see, I always got to tell people all this stuff. Ain't nobody else out here talking like that, crazy, because people will think I'm crazy.
Mhm.
So I tell the story, right? And people are looking at me like, okay, that's a little too much. And so I just left it at that. I told the story and that was it. 2 weeks later, I'm in church. This lady runs over to me and she hugs me and she says, "You saved my marriage." I said, "Huh?" She said, "Remember when you talked about the STD and how you forgave your husband and y'all went to counseling and blah, 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 blah." And I said, "Yeah." She said, "I always swore that if anything like that ever happened, that I would walk out of my marriage." She said, "But because you shared," she said, "when I found out, when he had to tell me, all I could remember is hearing your voice saying,
Mhm.
come on now, everybody," I'm not saying everybody can do that. Everybody can't do that.
Yeah.
But sometimes sharing the thing that you feel like Oh no, that's
It's
being a
the
little bit
worst.
too transparent. Yeah. Sometimes that can be the very thing that someone needs to hear to
Yeah.
help them get through.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Wow.
For real, for real.
Absolutely.
And you know, it's so crazy because we see people every day. We talk to people on a regular, and you never know what someone has been through. Because, like my
Yeah.
sister Kiki, I never would imagine that she went through what she went through because she's always
Hmm.
smiling and she's always doing stuff
Hmm.
for other people
Hmm.
and, you know, just being so happy. So to hear that was like, oh my God,
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
know. And
Yeah.
trust me, I have a story too. It'll come one day, but not
Yeah.
I ain't ready yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have one too. But to hear it from her was like a shock. It was almost like a shock, like what? Kiki? But you
Yeah.
know, you never know what people are dealing with.
That's
And that's
right.
why it's always wise to treat everyone with kindness
Yes.
because you
Absolutely.
never know what those words that you say to someone, how it can affect them.
Yes.
Like
Absolutely.
my
Something you
sister, she
say
not
to a
on.
person can save
Oh,
their life or it can make them go home and take their life.
Take their life. Absolutely.
So
yeah,
Absolutely.
you just have to be careful because you just
yeah.
don't know what people go through.
Hmm.
And I thank God for people like you and Kiki who shares your story
Hmm.
because it lets other people know that you're not alone.
Yes.
There's
Yes.
someone out there who's gone through exactly what you've gone through or even worse than what
Yes.
you have been through.
Because
Yes.
when you think that yours is the worst, there is somebody out there that
That's
story
it.
is a
Way
little
worse.
bit more
Yes. Way.
than yours.
Yes. Yes.
And like I said, you have your story is tragic,
Hmm.
Cassandra.
Yeah.
My story is a little bit more tragic, but
Yeah.
you can't say yours is worse than mine, or
Yeah.
but we just know that you got a story, I got a
Yes.
story. We
Yeah.
got to share. Once we
Yes.
started sharing this, there's so many other people out there that's
Absolutely.
been through what you've been through, and myself,
Yes.
on
Yes.
different levels, and
Yeah.
they didn't handle it like we, what I'm saying, they weren't able to handle it like we were able to handle it.
Yeah.
But listen, alcoholism, drug abuse, sexual abuse, all these things can come from somebody that has been traumatized,
Yep.
that did not know how to cope with the trauma. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
therefore they turn to some alternative to
Yeah.
try to, heal that hurt. And it doesn't. It's temporary.
Or did
It's
not have
temporary.
anybody in there, nobody in their circle to
Absolutely.
support is everything. And
Everything.
we
It
say
is.
that so much now, you know what I'm saying? Support is
But sometimes
support is
you don't
everything.
support because you don't know that that type of support is needed because they're
Needed.
not talking.
No, I'm saying,
Yeah.
but even if so, even if telling, you know what I'm saying, if when a lot of
Right.
people, they shy away from it, they don't want to deal with it. They,
Yeah.
'cause everybody had their own stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, we have to start removing self because we can start healing through that as well. You know what I'm saying? If I'm
Exactly.
going to support you, I'm going to be there for you. That's healing in itself.
It is.
Because
Yeah.
Absolutely.
if I can be there for
Absolutely.
you, if I can support you, you know what I'm saying? I know that I can make it.
Yeah.
I'm talking to myself while I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
that's it
So,
right there. Yeah.
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 we have to
That is a major key right there, sis. When I minister, and this is biblical, people don't even realize this is biblical. The Bible says that you are first partakers of anything that you give out to somebody else. So
Yes.
as I talk to people about, what they may be going through, I'm actually ministering to myself first.
Yes.
And then it goes out. Then it goes out to somebody else. But it has to hit me. That's why I believe in trying to live as much as what I preach as possible, because I need to be first partaker of that.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then I can share it with somebody else.
And then it's believable because who's gonna
Yes.
believe? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's gonna believe if that's just like, and it's it's crazy what people say. That's just like somebody, your instructor, your aerobics instructor or Zumba instructor, whatever. They 300 pounds, and you're not finna go to their class. You was like, okay, what's wrong with this picture?
Yeah.
I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? How is she gonna teach me how to lose weight?
And she 400
pounds,
right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's the physical. Now, if she's working out, if she's, you know what I'm saying, if she's getting to you, like, well, okay then. I mean, I'm not as big as her, but if she can do it,
I can do it. Yeah.
Too. So
absolutely.
She had already put it into her mind. That's what I'm saying. Her mindset, because she's an instructor, so she had to be able to get through some courses in order to become an instructor.
Exactly.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So she had to have the capability or the mobility to be able to do what she needed to do to instruct.
Right.
But we're busy looking at her outer.
Yes.
You know, where's her heart? Her heart is, I'm trying to get right too. So I'm gonna follow her too.
Yes.
Because, okay, if she 300 pounds, well, sure, she done popped the split, she done hit a flip.
Exactly. Yeah.
She's doing things that I can't even do.
Yeah. And you know, it's crazy that y'all talk about that, because I'm always talking to people and telling them about, you know, how good they doing this, and I'm proud of them, and I'm doing this, and I'm talking and counseling people about their problems and issues that they call me about. And I didn't think about it until now that I'm actually getting that therapy too when I'm talking to them. Mm-hmm. You know, anybody who really knows me know if you piss me off, I'm about to pop off.
Yeah, yeah.
But if I'm good, I'm one of the best people to be around. I'm fun, I'm crazy, I like having fun, I like talking, I like just having a good time. But you know, that comment y'all just made me realize that when I'm talking to people, I'm kind of ministering to myself a little bit, but I never looked at it that way.
Yeah, you are though.
I'm not one to talk about my issues and what I've been through. I'm always listening to other people and telling them, "Sis, you know, I got you. If you need me, you want to talk, I'm here. You can call me day or night. You call me 3 o'clock in the morning if you need to talk. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here." But on the flip side, I don't have many people that tell that to me. So that's why I don't really share, because I feel like I'm there for other people, but they ain't there for me. So
but
I don't.
But you know why? You know why to a certain extent that is though.
Why?
Because, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but when we walk around and put on a face, you know, when people see, just like you said about me, and that's not a face, that's not a put on, that's me. That's me, how I am 24/7. You know, I love life, I live it to the fullest, I love being around people, whatever. But had you not known, had I not shared my story, you would have never known that about me. So sometimes we put on a facade. Sometimes we put on
a mask. The mask. We put that mask on.
You put that mask on, and you be like, you know what? I don't want nobody to know. I don't want them to see none of this. So we walk around, and then like you're saying, you helping other people. You're saying you're ministering to yourself, but you won't put it out there. If you put it ain't got to be all of it, but if you share some of it, you will get that reciprocated. You will get that love. You will get, because you have genuine people. What we were talking about, you have those genuine people that will truly say, Quana, listen, I got you. You know, I feel you. I understand you. You can talk to me too. See, we have to stop. We have to learn how to share as well. We can't hold it all. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna know. We don't know what we don't know. I can't support you in something that I don't know.
Right.
Because to me, you look like you got everything good. You know, you got everything going on.
That's and you got. I'm telling you,
we look like we got everything going on until it all falls apart. They looking like, well, damn.
Right. When did that happen?
Like, for real? When did that happen? I sure wish she had said something. You know, and that's for people that genuinely and truly love you. Yeah. I'm not talking about all the ones that just want to be in your business. I'm talking about those that truly and genuinely care about you. You know what I'm saying?
So you have to know who to share. You have to know who to share with. And God, if you allow God, He will show you. He will present to you. He will put you around that person that you can open up and put that stuff out there. Because for me, because of the position of leadership that I'm in and what I do and what people see me do, and even with my health issues, I'm always smiling. I'm always doing stuff in the community. They're like, dang, she just go through. How she just, we know she going through because, we've seen the physical changes. But she never wears it on her face. And that's okay. But this is what I had to learn to do. When I'm with that group of people that I feel safe with, I put it out there. Man, I will cuss. I will cry, snot. My friend be like, oh yeah, go ahead, girl. I know it's something. If you follow me, you cussing and crying and snotting all at the same time. Yeah, it's something you need to share. But we have to learn that there are people, I'm telling you, there are people that you can trust with your information that will never throw it back at you. Let me tell you, it's people that have done me dirty, that told me stuff before they did me dirty. I would never in a lifetime present that back to them or anybody else. Never.
Why not?
Never. Never. That's what growth is about. That's what growth is about. Yeah. I will never mention it. Yeah.
And she's back. Okay.
Listen,
I didn't have a desire to
that
do
was
it.
just my confirmation from God.
Baby, confirmation.
Because we just talked about that before you came on.
Oh wow. Okay.
My confirmation.
That's why we give it a hard time.
Confirmation.
Okay.
Lord.
God just showed up, baby.
You know what?
Wait, let me give y'all, can I just give y'all another story?
Yes, baby, go ahead.
Okay, so there was a woman that was having an affair with my ex-husband, right? So this woman would call me. Listen, y'all, this woman would call me and she'd say, yeah, he's over here and we doing the woo 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 and what. And it was a torment. It was a torment to me. It was tormenting me. And I said, God, okay, she's having an affair with him, but does she have to call me, and give me details and blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something. About maybe 8 months after she started having an affair with him and she was calling me and everything, this woman knocked on my door.
You lying.
Listen now. And she knew I was in ministry. Listen, she knocked on my door. Listen, when I opened the door, she said, hi, Cassandra. I knew who she was. I knew what she looked like. She said, hi, Cassandra. She said, can I just talk to you for a moment? And I said, sure. I let her in the house. She sat down.
Did you snatch her in? Did you
No. I let her walk in. Okay. So she sat down and she said, listen, she said, I have been diagnosed with stage 3 uterine cancer. She said, listen to this now. She said, every time that I try to pray about this illness, I see your face. That's what she told me now. This is what she told me. Listen. So she said, I wanted to come to you to ask you, would you pray for me? Because everybody in our town knew who I was as an evangelist and how I prayed for people, laid hands on people. They knew that. They knew who I was. So she said, would you pray for me? I held her first and we just both boo-hoo cried. I mean, boo-hoo cried, right? Because I needed to release the hurt first. Before I could pray for her, I needed to release the hurt that she had caused me. Come on now. So we prayed, we cried together, and I prayed for that woman as if I was praying for my own child or my sister or I'm telling y'all. Wow. No, I was not harboring anything against her. I let it go. That was the first part of my prayer. Whenever I begin to pray, and all of us should practice this, before I begin to pray for myself or anybody else, I said, God, if there is anything that I have done knowingly or unknowingly against your word, I ask you to release me and forgive me for that right now. Yeah. Then I pray. So I prayed for this girl. This girl called me back about maybe a month and a half later. She went in to have what do you call the things, the scan thing,
CT.
and they didn't find. They found no cancer. The cancer was completely gone. See, but if I had walked in unforgiveness, come on now, that could have meant that girl's life. Do you understand? Even though she had hurt me, I have to rise, and we have to rise above what someone has done to us. And just like God do with us, he looks beyond our faults and he sees our needs. So then we have to do man.
I'm trying. I know. I'm trying.
Listen. You can do it. Don't try. Do it. Let's be like Nike. Let's do it. And you can do it. You can do it.
I'm doing right.
That's it. You can do it. I promise you. If I can forgive my husband's lover and pray for her, if I can forgive my rapist, the man that molested me all those years, listen, we can forgive and move on. We have to have that desire to do so.
Can we then it is so. Huh? Can we just move on? We ain't got to forgive them. Just move on.
No, you have to. No, because if we don't forgive them, what's going to happen? What does the word? See, I don't know. As a Christian, and I think hopefully most of us are Christians or have some type of spiritual belief. Okay, if whatever your belief is, forgiveness is usually one of the top things. Come on now. So no, you don't have to. You don't have to walk with them. You don't have to have breakfast with them, lunch, talk to them. Hey, girl, but you come on now. But you gotta forgive. You gotta forgive. You gotta forgive.
And a lot of times it's not for them. It's for you.
Yeah. It's for you. I know. Ain't got nothing to do with them. It's for you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Don't laugh at me, D. Yeah, I know. I'm not crazy, but sometimes they make it hard though. Lord, they make it hard.
Yeah. But you can do it.
You can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it.
We need to have a little seminar or something. We need to get with you, Cassandra. We need to have a healing seminar.
We need a word from the Lord. Hey.
Yes.
Look,
word from the Lord.
I have a thing that I do where I bring together women. It's called Conversations with Cassandra, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we sit and we talk about different subjects. So I will definitely invite you guys to the next one. The next one will probably be like the first week of August. And I have a spot that I use, BPU Event Center, Epic Event Center on Cara Boulevard. We meet there. It's a beautiful space. I decorated beautifully. We eat. We
Dr.
talk.
Harris's space,
Dr.
right?
Harris's spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey.
So I do that there. And so I would definitely love for you guys to come, sit with us, talk, just have a conversation. That's what it's all about. It's not about, me being in charge or anything. It's about anyone that wants to share whatever they want to share on that subject. Yeah. Let's do it.
There you go. Dr. D Screen says
she's in. Okay, well, definitely we will be there. You just have to let us know once it's scheduled.
Yeah,
absolutely.
What we need to do, but I would definitely love to be in attendance.
Definitely.
For this. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Man, I learned a lot off of this little conversation. Yeah.
Got your confirmations.
For one, yes.
With an S.
And it's so crazy because I've been getting confirmations all day, like from different stuff.
Yeah.
It's like after I think about it, and I get a confirmation. And when I get I'm gonna let it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna let it be, but it's hard.
That wasn't nobody but the Lord there too.
That was God. He froze you at that very moment for a second right there. Because that was there is no but. You're going to do it. So that's what that was.
Yeah.
That's what that pause was.
Yes.
I know.
Like
I know.
But
But yep, and God stopped it right there. There is
Yeah.
no, yeah.
D, I will be there. I might be a little late, but I will be there.
Where is it, D? Is it on your page?
Uh,
Is it on
did
your
you post it
page?
on your page, D?
Dr. D
And
Green
D,
is
y'all,
having a
she
launch
is
party.
graduating with her degree in esthetician.
Oh,
Ooh,
Yes, so she can do facials and
yes.
all the eyebrows and all that good stuff. So that's what a part of her launch is about, I
Okay.
think. But yes,
Uh-oh. She got
yes,
disconnected. Oh, there she. Okay.
yes, yes.
Back.
So she's back. Yeah, so I will be there, but I might be in between the 4:30ish and 5ish, but I will be there.
Okay.
And if you can post the information in the comments, D, we can share it
Oh,
on
we
the
can share it
page
on the page. Yeah.
so people can see it. But yes, I will be there. Um, oh my God, y'all have any questions for Cassandra about the book? Or where can we buy the book? That's
Yeah.
a good question.
you can actually order it through each individual writer, author. You can order the book, but for me, you can order it on Eventbrite. Um,
Oh, okay.
and I'll put the link in,
Yeah.
and
Please
if you
do.
guys can
Yeah.
share it,
So we
Yeah.
yeah.
can
No
purchase it.
problem.
I would love to read it. And who are the other ladies? I know Akela is one of them.
Yeah, Lord, don't Cheryl Brown McCoy,
Okay.
Beloy. It's like 13 women. Brenda Melton Washington. It's some amazing women. I can't call everybody's name. Don't make me do that because I'm old. I can't, and I'll be that messed up and called the wrong name. But there are a group of amazing, like I said, amazing women with amazing stories.
Okay.
Okay. Dee says she's launching her line of all vegan skincare and cosmetics.
I'm about to
Wow.
check that out for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Sunday, I will be there. I have a photo shoot earlier that day, but then I'll be there.
Oh, photo shoot. Oh, you doing
So
the mansion shoot?
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no.
Okay.
Um, wow. 13 ladies. This is amazing. We're gonna have to have some of the other ladies on and tell us about
Absolutely.
their
Yeah,
part in the book and all of that. So make sure you send us the link so we
I
can
will.
purchase the book because I would love to read it.
Yeah,
And
me.
And
also for
then
my ministry, if you
mhm,
guys would like to keep up with me, my ministry is called Wow Ministries, WOWW Ministries. We're on Facebook,
okay.
WOWW Ministries, and you can follow me there and follow what we're doing, some of the different events that we're involved in. Oh, guys, can I mention something that I have coming up?
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
I direct the only annual lynching reenactment in the world. The only annual lynching reenactment in the world. It's a lynching that took place here in Georgia, in Monroe, Georgia, in 1946. It was two African American couples that were lynched. One of the women, Dorothy Malcolm, was 7 months pregnant. We're doing it as a play. We've done it live as a reenactment in Monroe the last 15 years. This year, we're doing it as a play. So I will have that information on my page as well. It's a powerful story of how these people were killed and never got justice. The families never received justice. But
Wow.
yeah, we've been covered by NBC, CBS, Time Magazine, New York Times.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah, all
wow.
of the major networks have covered Moores Ford Bridge. But you can Google it, Moores Ford Bridge lynching.
Spell that.
More
M O
Ford.
Moores Moores Ford Ford Bridge Bridge
Ford Bridge.
lynching. And
Okay.
and we actually have a page on Facebook for that as well. So please you would love the play. It's an amazing it's something to see. It's very moving.
Wow.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
Woo.
So, and it had to do with voter suppression, which is something we're still dealing with today. So, if we don't deal with issues of the past, guys, guess what?
They'll come
It'll
back.
come back. It'll come right back. It'll come full circle. Yeah.
Oh wow, I see it. Wow, wow, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wow.
Well, before you go, if you want to sit in with us for these last few minutes, we're gonna talk about one of these Reddit. So we do a segment called Reddit.
READIT.
Yes,
READIT.
READIT.
Okay.
So my sis Nisa, she sends out all these Reddit
Yes, Lord.
for us to discuss.
Yes, Lord.
So which one are we gonna discuss? Well, we tied with the Shirley Strawberry.
Don't want to do that with them.
Sickle her. I'm sick of Shirley.
Shirley Strawberry.
Shirley Strawberry.
So I think I want to talk about where's the one, not the one where the lady was stealing, not that one. The one about the lady who was trans, Nisa, I'm trying to find that one.
It was trans.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait.
So there was a lady, I'm trying to find it. Let's see if this is it. Nope, that's not it.
You talking about the one where she says she doesn't tell people
right.
away?
Yeah.
Okay, let me find. That's Sydney Starr. She is a reality show star. She popped in on one of the Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, here it is, y'all. Here it is. Listen.
As far as like we're just talking, we just met. I ain't gotta tell you that. I think the wrong mindset on that. Because if you don't, some straight men, we might not even want to communicate with you. So you saying you see me in Walgreens and you see me at the counter and you come up and be like, yo, baby, you attractive? Can I get your number? I'm gonna say this: if I'm attracted to you, I'm gonna give you my number, and then I'm gonna be like, just text me a little later, and I'm gonna walk off. I'm not about to tell you that I'm trans right there at that moment. I'm gonna be like, before we continue this relationship, whatever we're trying to do, there's something I need to let you know. Then I'm gonna give you that decision to make. I can't walk around with a sign saying transgender. It's just a conversation. But just like he said, you can understand. You may have straight men that approach you. They may admire your beauty, right? They may think that you're attractive. They may think you're beautiful. But at the end of the day, you still need to let him know up front before we take your number. And when you get the number and you don't like what I say, you can delete my number. Simple as that. I mean, it ain't like I let you put your dick in my mouth. But your record doesn't show that you will give somebody that opportunity all the time. So you got understand. That's not a life I live no more. I don't agree.
So my question is, what's your thoughts on that?
Oh,
it's real quiet.
It's I mean, the conversation there, I am in the same mindset as the young man. Well, to a certain degree, I can go with both of them. She definitely needs to let whoever know, but I can see, as she put the scenario out there, if we in the store somewhere or at the gas pump, I'm not gonna say, hey, by the way, I'm trans. Right there and put, no, I'll let you know later. And then you can just block me or delete my number or whatever. But I mean, that it, it has to be a moment in time to actually put that information out there. Now, I don't agree with, I've seen some videos where they will be like dealing with them and dating them for weeks and months and brag about it. He don't even know. And then when they find out, then all of a sudden, they get assaulted or whatever. And then all of a sudden it's, oh my God, they assaulted me. It's like, well, you should have said something.
You let them on,
You let him on thinking, because listen, some of the trans women out there, they look better than some of us.
Damn good.
Absolutely.
They look damn good.
They do.
And they have the tricks to where when it comes to being time to be intimate, they can figure out how not to, the dudes don't end up in the private parts in the front. They end up doing something totally different. So the dudes really don't know until they find out. Until
But
they
I
find
don't
the lollipop.
I don't think that. I'm sorry. I disagree. And I'm part of that world. I'm not trans, y'all. So don't be no. But I am a part of the LGBTQ plus community. But I feel like it should be said right then and there. I don't care if you in the gas station. I don't care if you pumping gas. I don't care if you stand in a line. I ain't saying you gotta say it right in front of everybody, but I think you need to pull that person to the side and say, "Hey, listen, this is this." But here's the reason I feel like they don't do it, because they're afraid of the reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So I can tell you over the phone, because if you act a different way, I ain't got to see you no more. You don't know where I live. You don't.
Right.
But some guys, they just don't like it. They react differently. So personally, I think they're afraid of the reaction from a guy when they tell them that. But I don't think it should go that far as once I tell you, and then if you still decide to give me your number, that's different. But don't give me your number when I know I'm a certain way, that because you're looking at me as a woman.
Right.
So I just feel like it should be said from the very beginning.
From the beginning.
Period. There's no exception. For me, there's no exception. That should be done at the very beginning. That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, I'm just throwing my 2 cents in. I feel the same way. There are some men that are so threatened by the idea of transgender
Mm-hmm.
or gay people
Uh-huh.
that they will hurt you.
Yes.
So I mean, if you have an opportunity, you should tell them right then. If there is, no chance of that, and you want to give them your number, but that needs to be right at the beginning of the conversation, because it
Absolutely.
can definitely be a dangerous thing. I've seen it. I
Mm-hmm.
love the LGBTQ community. I work with I actually am a part of it. I directed a documentary on the LGBTQ community for a friend of mine, and I know that you got to be straight with people, because there are men that will hurt you. I mean, try to kill you
Kill you.
Yeah.
Yep.
over that kind of misinformation. So
Yeah.
yeah, and because he's looking at you, and you look to him, you're a woman.
Yeah.
That's
You're a
all he
beautiful
knows.
woman.
That is
Yep.
a beautiful woman. And like you said, I know dang sure some of them look better than me. I'd be like, good Lord, really? And do y'all have y'all ever watched Star? Did you watch
Yeah.
the trans guy on
Mm-hmm.
Star? I
I've
actually
actually
played.
met him. I've met her in person. So
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
was her stand-in. I was her stand-in on Star for 2 days.
Oh
And
wow.
I was like, wow. I mean, I was honored. And she she looked more woman than me. I was
And yeah,
like,
yeah,
wow.
she hosted a Essence Festival fashion show that Curvy Girl, which is a modeling agency that we did in New Orleans.
Uh-huh.
And when I tell you, she was so sweet,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch Star, you wouldn't know that she was a man.
Exactly.
Period. Because if you watched Star, then you knew.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But if you didn't, you wouldn't have known.
You wouldn't
And
know.
she
Yeah.
was so beautiful.
Yeah.
So, with that being, and they got them that look better than her.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Yep.
I just think that you should give someone that option. You
Yeah.
Yeah.
should give them that option to say, okay, well, I'm fine with it. Okay,
Yeah.
no, I don't
Oh
deal in
no,
that,
yeah. I
which
don't,
is still
yeah, that's not
beautiful,
my, yeah.
and you go your way. And I think a lot of the times these transgender people are getting hurt because they're not saying up front.
They're not
Because
reject, yeah, they're not putting it
they
out
lead
there.
these people on, they start catching feelings, and they done been to your house, and they done been there, and this and that, and then that's when they get angry when you tell them because they mad. Like, why didn't you tell me this
Tell me.
before?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but see, that's again, that's what she
That's what
said.
she was saying.
You know, her whole thing is, like I said, that's just like, you know, if we ain't it was just an exchange. She saw him, he saw her. Hey, how you doing? Whatever. You know, let me get your number. Okay, and then because he may not call, he may call. You know, and at that point, she said if she was interested, then she would let him know, and you know what I'm saying, and give him that opportunity to say yay or nay. But that's just like, you know, that's an everyday thing. If I see a guy and he's not attractive or I don't like him, I'm not gonna give him my number, or I may call. That's just like a million people you got to walk around and say, hey, I'm transgender, hey, I'm transgender, hey, I'm transgender.
Yeah.
And we're not even trying to do anything, or it ain't trying to go nowhere. So I agree with both parts. You know what I'm saying? If she if she's feeling him, then at that opportunity, at that moment, that's when she needs to let him know, hey, I just want to let you know, this is this, you know, this is what it is, and give him that choice. But if we just met in the grocery store and he's saying, hey, how you doing? And, you know, let me get your number, give it to him. And like she said, she'd give it to him and keep it moving.
Yeah.
If he calls, then that's the time, because you're having a conversation. But when you let them get, like you say, come to your house and take you out on a date and you start, that's when that part happens.
That should already happen.
And it's too late, because now I'm in my feelings. And you done got me all caught up in my feelings, and you a man? That's where the anger comes in there. But if to lead them on, but that's not leading them on. If we just made an exchange, that's not leading them on.
Yeah.
That's not actually it is leading them on, because they thinking they just exchanged their number with a woman. So it's still leading them on, but not in a big way, but it's still leading them on, because that's just like if I meet you and I like you, I like what I see. I give you my number because I think you're a beautiful woman, but I'm giving my number to a man because you're a man. You get what I'm saying? You're a man, but you look like me, like a woman. So I still think it's leading them on.
I can't. If that's who I choose to be, I can't hide that. So you're gonna but what I'm saying is, you approached me. You approached me because you thinking I'm a woman. You're right. I know who I am, but I didn't approach you. You approached me. So it's already in your head that you thinking, well, hey, you know, this is a beautiful young lady, blah, 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 whatever. At that moment, when you approach me, I just supposed to say, hey, my name is such and such, and I'm a man. No. It just no. I mean, only thing we did was exchange a hey, how you doing?
Right.
And we might not even exchange numbers. So I done told you my business. And
no. I wouldn't tell you my business if we just holding a conversation and nothing is being exchanged.
But when the time comes for a number, I didn't give you anything. I could have gave you the wrong damn number. We still ain't did nothing.
I don't know. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion. We didn't do anything. We bypassed each other at the grocery store. You said, hey, how you doing? I said, hey. You're like, oh, you know what? Let me get your number. Okay. Now, because we're out in the public, so we're not going to stand here and have a conversation about my sex and what I am right here in the public. No, you gave that to me. We keep it moving. If you choose to call me, then okay. If you don't, then guess what? Nothing's lost. Ain't nobody hurt. None of that. But then if you choose to call me, then at that point, that's where the respect lies. That's where you're supposed to, or I'm supposed to say, hey, you know what? I saw you at the grocery store the other day. You know, I was finna check how this, that, and the third. Well, okay, well, I got something I need to tell you.
Yeah. Before we go any further.
And now you have a choice. Now you have a choice, but that's just, I mean, I see 5,000 men pass by me in the grocery store. So I got to tell 5,000 men, if they think I'm attractive, that I'm a transgen.
No, I'm not saying just tell it like that. So I'm not saying that, but if you're feeling somebody, if you like them, you're gonna take that number because
if
first and foremost,
5,000
I guess.
men still, if
But wait, first and
5,000
foremost,
men,
I guess everybody is different. Because if I'm not interested, I'm not taking your number. Period.
okay, but I'm
Right.
saying
So,
if 5,000 men are interested, let's just go to because everybody, if
well,
everybody is interested,
ain't gonna be no 5,000 men.
okay, 500. If I look
Two.
good, if I'm pulling them, then I'm pulling them, whether it's 10, 500, or 5,000. It's still the same conversation. If I got to give my number, if I'm handing my number out to 500 people, I want to tell 500 people that's attracted to me, if I think everybody looks good, that I'm transgen.
Why not? Are you afraid of who you are?
I think you'd be more afraid of possible violence right then and there.
But
especially if it's a man, if it's a guy that is homophobic.
Yeah,
because
that's the problem.
There's still events where homophobic men, straight men, whatever they are, or will go and attack somebody because they're gay.
But you know what? That's it ain't. And I think when they do that,
exchanging numbers.
I think when they do that, they like them.
There's
there's something in them.
Absolutely.
There's something in them.
Yeah. That's why I said whatever they are.
Exactly. Because
they straight, but they so straight that
so
they real
exactly. Yeah, you so straight
that he gay. So let me go beat him up.
Yeah.
So in that instance, it's like if
you have a tendency.
If you walk up to me and and I'm trans, and it's like, oh, you so beautiful, oh, you so this. I don't know what your personality is. I don't know if we standing in Walgreens and I say I'm trans and you go, what? Boom. Just because.
Right.
That's still happening.
I mean, y'all know I'm always on the devil's advocate,
Straight women.
And he could know.
We
he
still
know that he
with
was a transgen.
Right.
And he wanted to see if he would, you know what I'm saying, how he would respond for that violent act.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We still deal with it as straight women. It's to this day. If a dude walk up to you and say, hey, can I
They're
get your
killing
number?
women over that. Real women.
They pulling guns. They still cussing you out. I ain't want to talk to you nowhere, funky bitch. Wait a minute.
What?
Yeah.
You just asked me for my number.
Right. As real women. Yes.
I done cussed.
Yeah.
I drove past out of here.
Drove past
Sandra, I'm sorry. It's real life. It's real life.
No, I think she got disconnected, y'all. Look, I need another drink on that one.
We got to. I need a real drink.
It's true. It's true.
Right. But like you said,
shooting
us
us
even as women, we're targeted as women because of ego. You know, if a real man approach and we turn them down, or we, you know what I'm saying, we don't want to talk to them. They killing women. Shit.
Yeah.
Women, they're literally killing these women if they turn them down for sexual advances, you know, for all of that. So whether I'm not finna tell you shit. I'm not. I mean, we can have this conversation later.
Yeah,
you see me, I see you. You cute. Okay then. Here, let me get your number. Okay then. Because I didn't approach you. You approached me. So okay, you want my number? Okay, cool. If he call, he call. If he don't, he don't. But when he called at that particular point in time, because like you said earlier, he don't know me. He don't know where I live. He don't know nothing about me. He just saw me in the store. So if I want to pursue this, I want to give him.
Cassandra, we lost you.
Said, tell him we sorry.
We got hot.
So that's for that one. So for our last 15 minutes, we're gonna talk about this last Reddit about the woman stealing the money from her husband's personal account to put in here. So we're gonna
Did I send that to y'all?
Yes.
She said she watching.
Listen.
I'm sorry, Cassandra.
Gonna work 2 jobs.
So listen to this.
$20,000. Knowing we struggling, man. This.
this? Why do I got a bank statement in the mail with an account that I don't know nothing about?
First of all, don't come in here yelling at me about no account. I have an account to make sure I'm good. That's why the account is there.
Why are you taking money out of account why I don't know?
You are my husband. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm not, if we were to ever get divorced, I'm not about to be out here with nothing.
We gotta make sure we good. This don't got nothing to do with you sitting taking money out of account. I work hard for.
Do you not work for us? Are we not a family? You don't work for us. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm a woman. If you want to leave me, I need to be okay. What is the problem?
You need to be a problem. You're a stuff. Listen, check this out. At the end of the day, you can account for that.
I have to make sure I'm good. I can't. I'm not about to argue with you about money.
You are so.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Everything you've done for us, are you serious? You're not going to put everything you've done for us?
Everything you've done for me, I'm the one working. I'm the one putting in the time.
You cannot be for real right now, Keith. Everything I do for us, and you're mad that I put a little money to the side for me?
Everything you do for everything you do for you, statement. It's just, I'm gonna tell you, man.
What are you gonna do about it?
What am I gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do about it? I don't care about this right now.
You know what I need to do with you? You know what I need to do with you? I need an account and stop sharing you. Because that's the reason that's how you able to go in my words and take the money.
Do what you gotta do. I don't care about it. I'm so serious. I'm not about to argue with you about no money. I'm not
about no money?
No, I'm not arguing.
It's just money to you, right? $22,000 is just a little bit of money to you, huh? I gotta go and work for that money, but it's just a little bit to you, huh?
I'm not about to argue with you about it. Like I said, if you were to break up today, then what am I supposed to do? I have to have something.
If we was to break up today, you would be okay, my friend, because you could have been stealing money for how long?
That's gonna make me okay.
$22,000 not gonna make you okay. Some people don't make that in a whole year at their job.
What did they need to get a job? Who can live off of 22? You acting like I stole $100,000. Come on. It's money you've been giving me. That's put a little bit to the side in my own account.
Why have you been taking money from my account and putting it in yours without knowing? $22,000 is a lot of money to be missing. You live in a nice house. I pay all bills for you. I go to work every day for you, for the family, for the kids.
Don't argue with me about the money when that was our agreement. That was our agreement. Now, you mad about me putting money to the side. I'm not giving it up, so I don't care. What do you want? Like, you can do what you need to do, but I don't care. Yes.
Agreement?
Yes.
It was agreement for you to take money out of my account and me not know? When was that agreement made? Because I don't know. I wasn't there.
I put up money before I put it in my account.
If it was, yeah, baby, you should be asking.
It's ours.
It's ours when we make something together. That's when something's ours. When two people make something together, then it's theirs. If one person provides the whole situation, it's not an our situation, baby. It's a my situation.
So you're mad that
I'm from me because I didn't give it to you.
We share an account, and I made an extra account, and I moved money to my own account so I could be straight.
You something else.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You something else.
No, I'm not.
So let me ask you a question. If I took $22,000 from you, that'd be okay?
You my husband. Do what you need to do. But no, you wouldn't be taking.
Of course you're saying that when you're not the person working 10, 12 hours at a time. Of course you're not going to say that. Of course you cool with it.
Kid, you so mad about this money. What are you going to do about it? I'm not giving it up.
What am I going to do about it?
My nails ain't even done right now.
What am I going to do about it? Okay, check you out. Check you out. What am I going to do about it? Big bad. All right.
Well, all right, y'all. This has been another episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, my question to you all is, what would you do in a situation like this? Is she wrong?
I mean, she's not wrong.
Like,
she's not wrong in having the separate account. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I was kind of raised to have you a little nest egg.
No, she's wrong. She's wrong on every level in the world.
In the way that she did that, she's wrong in that. Like, you don't just, her mindset is wrong. Like, she's like, if we break up today, Why you
You're
think
right,
about
Brenda.
you
You're right.
breaking up
Brenda said
today?
seems to her like she planned on leaving.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like I need to make sure I'm straight.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why are you thinking about that if that's you married with kids?
Right.
Why
But
are
so
you thinking
here's
about
my
that?
thing. She's not wrong for having a separate account. That's do you have your separate account?
Yeah,
But where she's wrong at is she's stealing money from his account to
yeah.
put into her account. And like he said, he's the only one working. He's the only one bringing in money. Then that heifer had the nerve to talk about my nails ain't even a bitch. You got $22,000. Go get your nails done.
Go get your nails done.
So I think she is wrong on all levels. To me, like Brenda said, she sounds like she wants to leave or she's preparing to leave.
To leave, yeah.
But you can't take his money to leave and go live on because he's working for that money. Had it
Right.
been me, I don't know. I'd have had to sleep on it, but she went to jail because you're stealing my money.
That's
That
theft.
means you don't love me, you don't care about me, and I want a divorce. I'm out.
Well, she had access to the account, so technically it wasn't theft. That's what he said. What I'm gonna have to do is take you off the account, so you can't take my money. It was a shared account.
Yeah, but still she's taking money and putting it into another account. It ain't like she taking money to pay the light bill, get some groceries, pay the bills, buy some clothes for him and buy it. She's taking money and putting it to another account
Yeah.
because she feels like she needs to be okay if he was to leave her or if she was to get a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
He can fight that all day. Because why are you taking money? The thing is, why are you taking the money if you're on the account with me? So if you need something, it's right there.
It's there for
Why
you.
get
Yeah.
another account and
Right.
steal the money to put into another account because you feel like if we break up today or tomorrow, you're not going to be okay.
You're right. I'm with you.
Me too, Brenda. We do. We have a household account, separate account.
Right.
So I think she was wrong on all levels, all levels. I would have my money back or her ass would go to jail. Like he said, a nest egg, but that's 22. Like some people don't make that in a year.
True.
So he must be making some mega money for her to take that kind of money and put into a separate account because she feel like she needs to be okay. Get your ass up and go get a job so that you know you'll be okay.
Well,
But she still,
wow.
D, that's my thing.
Right,
Why
D.
is she
Yeah.
thinking about him leaving? So either for me, I either think they have some issues or they've had some issues. So maybe she's feeling like the next time she can walk out.
Brenda
And
said
then
she'll
she had
be
the
in
nerve to
jail
ask
today.
him, but then she had the nerve to be smart, like, what you gonna do about
What you gonna do about it?
it? What you gonna do about it? And that's what I said, Brent. She would be in jail today.
Today.
Kiki, you quiet. What you thinking?
I mean,
You real quiet.
she can take that 22,000 and shove it up. No, I'm just playing. No, seriously though, sounds like somebody's in her ear. Sounds like she's plotting and has been plotting for a long time. And if she has been able to take that amount of money we didn't say how long she had been doing it.
Right.
So evidently, he's got the account has a nice amount for her to be able to pull it like that and it not be seen until
Or not be noticed until he got
until now. But
then he also said, and we struggling.
But see, again, she's living that Barbie life. She looked like she, you know what I'm saying? He just, my man,
A little bougie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my man do this, my man do this, my man do. I don't have to do nothing. I ain't got to work. I ain't got to do nothing. So she out there in them streets while this man is busting his ass,
That's what I
And
see.
she's saying, okay, you know what? When I get me enough money, but what the hell is gonna be enough, heifer? Because how much is gonna be enough?
Well,
He's
just
doing
like
that.
Dee said,
Had he not caught you, you would still be taken from him. So at what point do you feel was enough for you to say, okay, this is enough. I got my nice little nest egg. Now I'm finna leave. I'm finna get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So somebody is in her ear.
Yeah, I think so
Probably a
too.
dude.
He need to watch his back.
One of his friends.
Before we be reading about him in some other type of form or fashion.
Right.
So she's so worried about them getting a divorce. Write the goddamn papers up, bruh. She got her nest. She got her 22,000. Give it to her. Don't even worry about it. But get the hell on up out of there.
Get on up out of there.
But like Dee said, the way rent is, she'll be living good. She'll be living all right for about 6 months, and then she'll be begging to come back.
Yeah.
So, but see, ain't no coming back because I already know what you up. I already know this. You're not in here for the, you know what I'm saying, for us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
definitely.
You stealing. Although
from your husband.
Yeah, although the account, is open, you know what I'm saying? You still, like you said, you ain't paying no bills, heifer. You ain't paying shit. You paying yourself. Off of the money that I'm thinking that, you know what I'm saying, we're building as a home for the house, for the children, for whatever. You being selfish, like he called her several times and said, hey, you being selfish because you think about you. Well, I mean, what if you divorce me? Or what if we get, she kept throwing that up. That's what you're trying to do. Somebody that told you. Somebody told you that, hey, stack your money. And, like you said, if he was beating her ass. If he was doing some, some trifling stuff, and she's like, you know what? I'm trying to do this, so I can get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But you was being real selfish. You weren't thinking about no children.
Nothing.
You weren't thinking about him. You weren't thinking about nobody but you and them damn nails and that ugly ass wig you had on.
Oh,
I was done when she said, and my nails ain't even done. But you got $22,000. Go get your nails done.
22.
Yeah.
You right, Dee. She do have 1 in a million and don't even know it.
Yeah,
because it don't seem like no domestic violence type. He was angry, but it didn't even sound like he was the anger like
he didn't even escalate. He did not even, because he could have, even though he was recording it, he still could. I mean, being that he was upset, your emotions take over. So although he was recording, he could have went the hell off. He literally, they be like, oh hell, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? She's scared of him or whatever. There was no fear. There was no fear in her. There was no fear in her.
Right.
So she just thinks she got a weak husband.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All he do is go to work. We don't even know what he do. He could have been a truck driver. You know what I'm saying? He could have been one of those men that's not. All he do is get the money, put it in the account, and that's it. Yeah, that's what he sounded like. He was more so hurt by the fact that she was stealing. Man, you stealing from me. Your ass ain't working. You ain't doing shit.
But how do you steal from your husband or your wife? Like, how do you do? How do you do that?
She showed you how to do it. She showed you.
Yeah.
She showed
that money, transfer that money out the account without him knowing.
I mean, people because like you said, even though it's a joint account, depending on how it was set up, because she wasn't using it for them. Household. She was using it for her selfish reasons.
And Brenda, I agree with you. It sounds more like she's the abuser. And this is what we talked about on our domestic violence segment, which we will do again coming up probably in August. Men are not the only ones that are being abused. Women. Domestic violence is just not a woman's situation. Women domestically abuse men as well. And I can see that.
I'm sorry, D. I'm sorry, Miss D. I wasn't saying that about. I know he's a good man. That's what I was really saying. He was a good man. So only thing he was doing was bringing the money home. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that he's laying a nice little nest egg for
Keisha,
the
I don't remember Shawnee stealing money from Shaq, but
Brought her baby daddy along.
what she did do was use his name, but I don't recall her stealing money from him. What she did do was use his name for something, but it was never reported, or you're gonna have to show me that because I don't remember her taking money from him, but she did use his name to purchase something. And I think it was the house.
Purchased a home for that first son's daddy.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't recall her stealing money from him. Because Shawnee had her own stuff going on while she was married to Shaq. But of course, when you leave a professional player like Shaq and you carry that name, then you're afraid of what might be. Well, but Shawnee had businesses and she had things that she was doing, but I don't ever remember her taking money from him. But it was in the news that she used his name to purchase something. So yeah, I don't know about that, but I mean, she might have that mentality of, because I'm married to him, what's his is mine. So we might have to look at it that way too.
But I'm sure that's exactly what she was saying.
How she looked at it.
Was his is theirs because it's a joint account, but the way she went about doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, get your own side shit. Then you stack, you know what I'm saying? Stack your money. Then I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying? If I got my own, then I don't have to worry about his money because you know what I'm saying, everything is still being paid or whatever. I can use my money to stack.
Yes.
But
absolutely.
You pull it from the main account, boo, and it ain't but one.
Right.
Yeah.
At what point did you not think that the money he was gonna notice it? I mean, like, duh, Becky.
And either she had to be doing this over a long period of time, or she's taking substantial amounts. But I'm thinking that she was taking small amounts over a long period of time.
Like she was taking a paycheck. She was taking a certain amount every 2 weeks.
Yes. She had to build up to $22,000, and he not know about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna know if $22,000 is missing out of my account. I know every penny.
It was a pay period. She was taking it out every pay period.
Yeah. V, what would you do if I stole $22,000 out your bank account and put it in mine?
Would she look at it as being stealing? Actually,
would you look at it because we're married? If I was taking money out of a joint account that we had, little bit at a time, and then you found out I opened another account and I had $22,000 in that account that I had taken from our joint account, would you consider that stealing, or would you be okay with it because I decided to save a nest egg out of money I was taking out of our joint account?
I would be upset about the failure to communicate, to let me know, hey, this is being done and this is why we have a joint account for a reason.
Okay, so you would be okay with me taking $22,000?
No, I would not be, because failure to communicate again is a problem.
Okay, but
she said the reason why she did it, V, was because just in case they got
just
divorced,
in case we ever got divorced. Yeah.
Oh hell no! Hell no! I'm upset.
And there you have it.
But I needed to protect myself just in case you felt like I feel like. Well, but you're my wife. I don't have to go to work.
We joined a joint union, not one-sided union.
Okay. All right, so that's V take on that, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
V gonna close us out with that one.
V closing us out, baby. Let me tell y'all something. Thank y'all for tuning in. D say, come on, V, with the communicate. Listen, first of all, I wouldn't do it. I even tell V with my own damn account, I'm going to get my nails.
Communication. Yeah, it should have been a communication. But reason why she didn't communicate was because she was up to no good.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's why it looks like it's why it's called stealing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She go to jail. She go to jail. But y'all look, that's our time. We got to get out of here. I want to thank author, evangelist, preacher, preacher woman,
minister,
preacher woman,
all of that.
preacher woman,
Wow.
preacher woman. But life coach, whatever. She is everything.
Yeah.
We have to have Cassandra Green back on our show when we do our domestic violence thing again. We'd love to have you back, Cassandra. We thank you for taking the time to come on and talk with us and tell us a little bit about your story.
She say just Cassandra.
Just Cassandra. Minister. We're gonna call you minister. No, I'm just kidding. You say just Cassandra. But we would love to have you back when we do discuss domestic violence. It'll probably be like mid-August that we talk about that, because I have some other things that I think we need to talk about as well. So if you want to get her book, you can find it on Eventbrite at Cassandra Green, right, y'all? Did I get that right? Cassandra? Yeah.
Or is it the wild?
Well, I'm saying mid-August, because when we do bring her back, we will be at a brick and mortar by then, back into a brick and mortar, so you guys will be there personally.
Yeah,
hopefully by then.
Have your face in the face.
Cassandra, if you can put that information into the comments about how we can purchase the book. And the title of the book is Why I Call Him Lover Volume 1. You guys can probably look it up, or you can reach out to Sister JJ if you know her, and just follow Cassandra on Facebook, Cassandra Green, and then you can send her a message or whatever and try to figure out how to get the book. It was very interesting about, you just never know people's story. You never know people's struggle and where they came from. So again, y'all, this is the Ladies Den. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please follow us on Facebook at the Ladies Den, Instagram at the Ladies Den 23, and please go and subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Ladies Den Podcast. Join us next Thursday. I don't know what we're doing next Thursday. We're going to be here. That's all I know. It's your girl, Bayou Diva, signing out.
Kiki, are you ready?
Kiki. Girl, Lady K.
Bayou Diva, let them know that you're ready.
We'll see y'all next Thursday.
They at it again. You got it locked into the Ladies Den. It's Lady K, Kiki too, plus the Bayou Diva. You know how they do. From breaking news to favorite foods, what's popping in the city, hot topics too. Advice for your issues if you need to grab a tissue. Just wait till a break. They may say something that'll fit you. Amazing guests live on set. You can laugh to your heart's content. They appreciate the love because it's truly a blessing. My name's Saga Boss and I approve this message. Ain't no room for the enjoy the entertainment.
Where you at?
To the ladies, so there's no confusion.
Looking like the white chick.
The Ladies Den, Thursday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell them Saga sent you.
Peace out, y'all. We'll see y'all next Thursday, 7 o'clock.
Deuces.